and it is one of the funnest freaking things ever. If you love Samaka, you're gonna love. Look, it even goes. It sets itself free. A sneak peek of the upcoming new edited video.
Watch out, you're really close to grass.
It goes free. Da 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 dum dum.
Come on. Still not building yet. Here it is. Looking for rabbits. I wrote in my building yet. Here it is. Looking for rabbits. I wrote in my notes, quote, I will build later. What do you mean later? It's almost day 40. Why are you looking for rabbits? I was having a hard time finding one, and I wrote in my notes, should I off-camera rabbit? Why did I write that? Everyone's gonna think that I off-camera slimed now. I did not off-camera slime, and I did not off-camera rabbit, okay? I read that you could get rabbit feed from foxes, so I started hunting them too. I killed a bunch of them. This was just a huge waste of a day. Hey, day 40. Really hoping that I got something.
Someone hasn't visited the Minecraft Wikipedia.
Just wandering around. Yeah, still looking for rabbits. I'm glad I'm doing that. I found a spawner in a cliff though, which meant that there was likely a chest in there. Enchanted. Oh, that was pretty good. There's a name tag. Okay, my man. Wow.
You're more excited over and get a golden app, a enchanted golden apple, than a name tag, dude. Egas are so nice. Yeah, I just called it an Ega. Enchanted golden apple. EGA. Actually, no. Actually, the better name is undeniably the better name for one of those are notch apples. Notch apples. Consume one and you will not die. They're like if they're like the Tome of Undying before they even existed.
This thing lets you look for biomes. You type in the biome you want, and boom, it tells you how many blocks. It said that I wanted to go to a desert, and it told me it was 1,400 blocks away. So I got on my boat and I set sail. Very soon after hitting the water, I saw a massive sea serpent. Oh, look at that! Oh, two of them. That was a big red one. Big green one too. I am absolutely not going in that direction. Oh, there's a dragon that way too. Hey, I couldn't go any further in the boat. The dragon would kill me, and I didn't want to be anywhere close to those sea serpents. So I went left and started on foot, and wow, I did. Just look at this. Oh, look at this. The emu. How's it going, my man? That's good guy. Yeah, look at the way he walks around. Good guy right here. Kangaroos.
Not gonna lie, these guys are good for one thing, is that if you don't have like glowberries in your world yet, you can get them.
Big bird. So I kept crossing the savannah, and eventually I ran into these guys. Oh, okay. Not these guys. Not these guys. They try to get around you. They'll blast the guy. Come here. They try something. They'll blast him back. Blast him across the map. Come on, yeah, run. Run. You want to chase me? I'm going to chase you now. Oh. Okay. Hey, these guys. Yeah, I love these guys. Last time I ran into them, it did not end well. I uploaded a clip of it to my channel, and wow, they are relentless. I ended up digging into a cave and spending the night there. In the morning, I went out and picked up all the masks that they dropped. The first one I found gave me a jump boost. I want to know what the others might do, so I started looking for more, and just look what happened here. Oh, there's a whole other pack of them. Oh, he picked one up. He's fighting them. He's eating those guys. masked guys just eating them whole. There was also like 5 dragons around. This was a dangerous area. Masked guys, cyclops, dragons, eagles, it got good. Ahead of me was what looked like a clear shot across the ocean to the desert, but you know, it's never that simple. Knowing that, I got on my boat and cautiously set sail. I just want rabbits. I just want a rabbit. I just want one rabbit, 2 rabbit feet. That's all I want. When I got to the desert, I immediately saw a dragon, so I got right back in my boat and left. I sailed further down and spotted what I thought was a village that I could sleep in, but wow, I was very wrong. Oh, someone's hitting a drum. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Now it's just me and all these guys, and I thought maybe if I kill their chief, then they would stop spawning and I could get whatever was in that village. But that was a big mistake. I attacked the village. Oh, I hit him. Oh, here they come. There's so many of them. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, there's another group of them. Okay, poison me, poison me. Okay, there's another group of them. There's too many. There's too many. There's groups of these things everywhere. There's dragons that way. I don't know what to do.
Poison and wither, some of the worst things to endure. Even more. If you say it's bad in survival, then it's hell and hardcore.
Oh, there's an elephant. I was chased by those guys for nearly the entire day. I eventually got away after killing a few of them, but I was getting sick of these guys. I built a small shelter because in the morning, I was launching a full-out assault on these guys. When the sun rose, I launched my attack. Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Those things are relentless.
No, I shot the goblin. He dropped an apple. He dropped an apple. I need that apple. All right, now for the chief. Oh! Okay. On fire. Out of the water! Out of the water! Out of the water! Don't go in the water. Okay, back in the water. Here it is. He's down. Stop burning. Stop burning. Okay, good. Just gotta deal with these guys now. That was a long fight. Took me a while to kill
What? What?
And you want this mask. Soul Visage. Never breaks. Equip and right click. Spawn followers. I should spawn these guys. Before leaving the area, I wanted to see if there's anything worth looking at. And I found an emu egg. What are these things? Emu egg? I got emu eggs? Are you kidding me? The following day I tried to go to the desert again, but there was way too many dragons. And I didn't want any part of that, so I went home without a rabbit foot. Once again, I had to sail across the open sea. Okay, please. I don't know what you want. I don't like the whale. I don't like the whale. I don't like the whale. There's a dragon there. Okay, just. I don't like how it's swimming near me. Please swim somewhere else. There's a dragon right there. I don't like this whale. I do not like the. I don't like the whale. I don't like the whale swimming so close. Because you don't know what it's doing. I spent the entire next day walking around the forest yet again looking for rabbits. Another wasted day. Although there was a nice sunset though. No rabbits for me. Whole day looking for rabbits. Find a single one. Hey, I really need wither bones. I'm running out of them. Luckily for me, the first village that I found at the very beginning, there was tons of wither skeletons inside a building. So I went back there and I got a bunch. They were very easy. I also finally chose where I was going to build. Gate 46. And you know where it was? Right where I initially spawned. Yeah, the area was perfect. There's no point going any further than this. I was really hoping that I could find a snapping turtle here, but as we know, I did not find any more. Still very sad about that. But there's a lot of junk started digging. Hey, crocodiles right by my base. How's it going? You're gonna sit here. Oh! Oh! He's got me! He's got me! Oh! 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 Go! Whoa! He's spinning! He's spinning! He's spinning! He's Go! 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 Okay. That thing dragged me into the river. You see that? Yeah, I didn't want to kill it because eventually I wanted to capture it, but wow. Gotta be careful with something like this around. I worked on the house again the next day, and that crocodile, he came back. He was following me around. Okay, come on, let's not do this. You stay over there. My man, I'm trying to build a base here. What are you doing? I don't want to kill you because I want you eventually to be involved in the base. But you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for the jaws like that. Oh! Oh! It's got me! It's got me! It's got me! Get out! Get out! Get out! Left shift! Left shift! Oh, it's got me again! It's got me again! Left shift! Okay! Oh no! 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 Come on! Left shift! Okay! 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 No! No! Swim! 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 Yay! Day 48! Started running into problems already. Love that. So I thought that I could dig up dirt from other biomes, like if I went over to the swamp, I could dig up some swamp grass and bring it over here, or snow, bring it. You can't do that. It doesn't work. Which meant that my entire compound was just gonna look like this kind of brown grass.
Just live in the castle
Good.
and put like some Forge Labs banners over it.
Digging here. The worst part about it was that I probably dug up several hundred pieces of dirt, which would have been excellent for what I was about to do. Instead, I just threw it all in the river. So I'm glad I did that. I was also running out of food in my boat. I'm gonna react to a honey ad starring Mr. Beast and his mom. Wait, mom, before you check out. Boat was about to break, so I had to go back to the tower to deal with all that. Next day, I was back at the build site, getting ready to go on the.
I just love looking at how those towers look. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Started harassing me again. Guy wouldn't leave me alone. My man, relax. We're gonna learn to live together, alright? You and me. Since I was now pretty much just filling in a huge chunk of land above water.
I'm gonna get some Gatorade, dude. I'm so freaking thirsty. Are you? Dad. Dad. Are you like hella thirsty or something?
Huh?
Are you thirsty?
I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. I'm wore out. You gotta be. Dude, my shoulders are on fire. I don't know how your shoulders feel, but it feels like I've been doing like lifting weights. We gotta get both of them running now, so we can have Rayce out, and you two could like have races around the laps, around the things. We gotta get some real nice, tight bike pedals. Yeah. Not those big 4-cylinder ones like you got like that. I don't know how you do that. The guy who built that thing.
Almost 5. Almost 5 actually.
Yeah. He built it to escape winter.
You don't know what the Baltic Sea is? I think if you swim across Germany, you can actually reach Denmark. And he tried to reach Denmark. He was trying once, he failed, May I ask, does this look familiar? Do these look familiar to you? Because if they don't look familiar, what if I told you that these power lines, actually, I know people may not care about power lines. I just like power lines because they look cool, and if you follow them, you never know where you can end up. However, if you look closely to these power lines, you might just notice, and if you live in central Illinois, you might just know what I am talking about. Oh, you can't even see that. Compare and contrast. This is the actual power line that these are built out of. They run from Kincaid, Illinois, all the way up to Chicago. These power lines you see here, they go for like 100, 200 some miles. They are very long. So you can see, the 3 teeth, you see the 2 the things at the top. The bottom part was designed after a tower in Fallout, like not the Fallout 4, but the Fallout series in Minecraft. If you go to Editions and look at Fallout Tutorial World, you'll find out.
Chopping down a tree, minding my own business. Not paying attention to my man the crocodile when he snuck up on me. Got a little tag on me. Okay, he's coming. My man, he got it. Okay, you gotta relax. After seeing that man swim around, I had an idea, but I would need glass, stone, and some other stuff to make it work. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about here. Day 51. What was I doing on day 51? I'll tell you. I needed food, so I went back to the tower, and on my way through the forest, I again was looking for some more rabbits and foxes, and I found a fox, but I didn't get any rabbit feed from it. But I learned something that I should have found out a long time ago. You don't run through the forest at full speed, sprinting and jumping if you're looking for rabbits. You gotta go very slowly, take your time, walk around, and then you might see one. When I got back to the build site, I set up a small cave where I could put some furnaces so that I had a place to cook food and stone and all that sort of stuff while I was working. Kept working that day. Basically working. That's all I was doing, laying down dirt, figuring out where things were going, putting down stone, doing all sorts of stuff. And guess who was still there? My man the crocodile. Loved me. He wouldn't leave me alone. This guy was crazy. I love this guy. Hey, you need to relax, okay? Truly, you can't be doing that. Stop with that. I'm not a... Come on. Relax. Oh, he's got me. Come on. Ow. Come on. Okay, you gotta stop that. Alright? You gotta stop that. Here. Take that. Take that. He doesn't want that. Yeah, he doesn't care about that at all. No. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. No. Get out. No. Okay. This is stupid. This is getting stupid. Okay. You ever try to build a house with a crocodile harassing you like this? This guy was just getting out. The good thing was that even if he did bite me, I knew that it wouldn't kill me, so I wasn't as afraid of him anymore. Again, the next day I just worked on the house, cage, whatever you want to call it. I got the outline for the crocodile tank built. Next day, just kept working. I jumped in the water to see if I could use glass panes instead of blocks underwater, and look at this, you can. I thought you had to use glass blocks. No, you can just use the thin ones, which was great because it saved me a ton of glass.
Update aquatic, Forge. Update aquatic.
With that guy swimming around me. Crocodile nearby, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, Day 55. Things were going well, but I needed more supplies from the tower, so I started to run through the woods. And that's when I ran into more raccoons. Go here, take them, take the berries, go, have fun with them. Yeah, grab those berries. Where you going? Bring them down. What are you doing? You're washing them. You brought them. You choking me? That's I like that. I started putting up the walls, but like usual, I did not like the look of it. The next day would have been my last had it not been for feather falling. Yet again, his enchant kept saving me. I'm so glad I had feather falling. I worked on the house more and started filling in dirt on the side of the tank to make it look a little bit more like a swamp. I redid the trim on the tank with stone bricks and started making the land grass section look a bit better by digging holes in it. I was really trying to make this thing look like an actual swamp, you know? So, I mean, the crocodile, once he got in here, would feel right at home. The day after that, I used some bone meal to make it look way better. Look at this. I was happy with how it
You
looked.
can do that?
Now I needed a way to make my crocodile stay
You can
inside
do
the
that?
cage, so I made 64 cages. Yes, 64. I was going to use them, but then I thought that maybe wooden lattice might look better. But to make it, you need a stone cutter, and I didn't have it.
Huh.
Let's get to the point. I made a stone cutter, and made the lattice. I wrote like a page here.
This looks much better. I know it might look weird.
Me build this thing and said, nope, not going in there, and swam away. So I looked everywhere for him, and I absolutely could not find him. He was just gone. However, the next day on day 62, I was getting really close to giving up and going back to the old swamp and looking for a new crocodile to somehow lure over here when I found my man on the side of a beach. Looks like he just swam away a little bit. No problem, found him. My man! He's back! However, yeah, the new problem was trying to get this man back to the cage. Oh, okay. Stop. Stop! He's scrubbing me. Okay. Swim. He's swim. Stop! Stop! If you come close, I'm gonna have to bonk you. I'm gonna have to bonk you. I don't wanna bonk you. Don't be going away. No, come back. No, don't be going far. Don't be going. Come on. I'm right here. Okay, you stay there. I'm gonna make a bow. I'm gonna grab you at this lead. Hope it works, and then we're going. Okay? Oh. Oh. So I got him. Got him. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. No. No. Stop. Got him. Does this work? I got him. I got the man. Where'd he go? I lost him. Oh. 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 There you grab him. No. I got him. Oh. Go. Do I have him? Oh, I still have him. Stop. I still have him. How do I get him off the line? I don't know how to break the lead. I don't know how to break the lead. I'm jerks. I don't know how to break the lead. Okay. My man, you're going in that cage. I'm getting you in that cage. Oh. Oh. Oh, stop. Stop. Come in. You're so close. Just come in. Come in. Gaze in. I got him. All right, my man. Good to have you in there. It is so good to have you finally in there. Okay. Wow. That was very risky. Monsters nearby? Come on, no monsters. Oh! Not nearby anymore. Good. Okay, the next day I decided I did not like the lattice anymore. No, it looked bad, so I put iron cages up instead, and it looked way better by the time I was done. It was also way better on the frame rate, and it was good. Yeah. Here's the problem, though. You get too close to the glass. Watch. Can you bite you through the glass? How's it going, my man? The tank was missing a few decorations, so I went back to the tower to get them, and I got those like skeletons that I found a long time ago, as well as those carnivorous plant seeds and some iron and stuff. Everything was going good, and then it just got so much better. Because on my way home, it finally happened. I finally found a rabbit. There's a rabbit right there. I thought that was a rabbit foot. I got so excited. I hear a rabbit. I hear another one. There's another one. Okay. Where did it go? My man, you're gonna give me your foot, okay? You're gonna give me your foot. Today's the day I get a foot. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, you're gonna give me your foot.
That's what the foot fetish said.
Is that a rabbit foot? Is that a rabbit foot? Is that a rabbit foot? Tell me right now. That's a rabbit's foot. That's a rabbit's foot. Yeah, there it is. Finally, day 64, rabbit foot. I wish I had it on like day 5, but you know what? It's fine. It's good. The following day, I planted those carnivorous plant seeds in the tank with the crocodile. I also wanted to put skeletons down, so but to do that, I needed to get in the tank with the guy. I read that you need to feed these things meat, but when I tried to give it rabbit, it didn't do anything. Maybe it just takes time. Regardless, the tank was mostly done now, and look, you know what? I was pretty happy with how it looked. It was looking great.
It's probably it's that thing.
Looks like kind of see him in there. There he is. Look at that. And my big man swimming around. Yeah. I tried to feed the plant again in the morning, but it still didn't take any.
That plant's probably gonna end up killing that crocodile.
Or chicken or something like that. So I set sail to hunt for various types of meat to feed it. And I eventually ended up in some sort of plains type area. And there was lots, and I mean a ton of plants like this. They're growing everywhere, like Plant City. Okay, if they eat monkeys, I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry, my man. You didn't give me any meat. No, this dragon. There's so many. Look how many of these things there is. I got sheep and kangaroo meat and headed home. When I got there, the plant had grown, so I tried feeding him again.
I'm not gonna lie, that thing is one.
You're hungry? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, here you go. Here's one.
I'm trying to check water over here if there's any.
Okay. I fed the plant again in the morning. This man loves meat.
By the way, that thing is one of the funniest things ever.
The next enclosure. If there's gonna be the best animal trader, it's gonna have some cages, you know. So this one was gonna be for whatever it was that I bought from the original animal trader. The mysterious egg. Oh my god. Since I didn't know if this thing could fly or what it could do, I just started digging into the side of the hill where I thought that this would make for a good cage if I closed it off and looked inside. Once again, before going to bed, I fed the plants. These guys love eating. Here you go, eat up. There you go. Throw that. Just kept doing that the next day. Same thing, just worked on the cage, dug, did some sort of stuff. Boring day, okay? But day 69, okay, let me tell you about day 69. I didn't have walls around my base yet. Who doesn't have walls up by day 69? I was trying to do so many things at once here. Man divided. Okay, so, I don't like anything related today. That's good. Spent all day doing a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna undo tomorrow. Day 70. Wow. Hey, day 70, you know, big 7-0. This was actually a good day. And my man, the plant, was fully grown. Hey, my man's fully grown. How's it going, my man? Okay. Yeah, I thought you would remember me. Yeah, look at that. Full-grown plant, pretty good. I started working on the underwater observatory now for the crocodile. I guess I just gave up on the cage or something. But by the end of the day, I had the frame of that done. I added glass to the sides of it so that it...
And there this
If it
is.
was underwater, you could look out and see around. And then for the top, I figured that I would like put a nice dock up there or something. Who doesn't love a good dock, you know? That's what I always say. Because I was working on a dock or thinking about it, I remembered about the mod that I added that lets you build all sorts of cool boats. Yeah, you'll see some more of those later. To make this dock, so I went out and started doing that, I think. I had to go fix my tools or something. I don't know. I went back to the old tower and I got the name tag that I found and the spawn egg. I was finally so excited to use this. So the next day I grabbed it, went back to the whatever my place was called, and walked into the cage, egg in hand with the name tag, finally ready to find out what was in this egg. So I went in and I hatched it. What? What the? Okay. Okay. I don't even know what to say. There was men in the egg. There was just like 10 men inside of the egg. I spent like 32 emeralds and 42 diamonds on that thing. I wasted days looking for a name tag for this thing. I had even more time and resources making a cage for it. Are you... And don't even get me started what was on it in the chest. It just gave me this thing that lets me spawn bats. That's it. I was just a man who could spawn bats after all that work. What do you think? How was I supposed to know that there was going to be men inside of that egg? Anyways, it really bothered me. The next day I needed to get some sand so that I could get rid of the water in the underwater observatory. So I went out to get some, and I ended up going in the castle shortly after to grab some food. I didn't find any food, but I did climb to the top of one of their towers, and from there I saw like 3 more crocodiles. Oh, there's 2 alligators there. I'm gonna need to get those. There's 3 alligators. I need to get those guys to my base. When I got back, I started filling in the tunnel with the sand. This could have been so much easier if I had bought a sea sponge from the goblin trader, but I wasted all my emeralds on find an egg full of men. Glad I did that. Kept working on it the next day, but I was starting to get very worried about finishing everything on time since it was now day 74 and I barely even had a base. Things were going well. My only hope at actually finishing this thing, because the sand wasn't working, the water was popping out from the windows when I put down sand, was to get a sea sponge. So I went back to that villager farm to get emeralds so that I could buy one from my man the goblin. But on my way, I shot down a pixie and dropped like 15 steaks. Very happy to get that. I got to the farm and I started killing them. Whoa! Okay, that was 3 emeralds, but that scared me. After I got what I thought would be enough, I left for the goblin trader. At this point, it was night though, and there's a lot of guys out there. You guys throwing snowballs at me. This is nuts. After battling tons of stuff, I finally made it to the goblin trader, and I felt like a bit of an idiot because this man did not sell sea sponges. No, not this one. Some other goblin traders do, but this man does not. So I just wasted time doing this. Look back. No sea sponge. Hopefully a goblin walks up. At this point, I was trying to think about naming the video. I spent 100 days looking for things. It felt like a man who could never find the thing that he needed, and only stuff that he didn't need. Big problem. Day 76. I was a man working on the dock. Nothing more, nothing less. However, the next morning I realized that my man the crocodile was gone. I looked through the tank and yeah, that guy was nowhere to be found.
What a waste of time.
He despawned, so I had no idea where he went. But then it dawned on me.
The plant killed him. I told you. I never watch this. I swear I never watch this. I just know those plants attack anything that comes near them.
Killed him. Anyways, I just kept working on the dock and I mostly got it finished. I mean, I was pretty bummed at this point though that my crocodile was gone, although the dock did look good. Couldn't stop thinking about my man the crocodile and how this plant killed him, so I climbed into the tank and killed him. And not having that guy in there. No way. Not the man who killed my crocodile. So I figured I would relocate him or plant his seed somewhere else in the big cage or something. I don't know. I just was mad at this plant. Through the night, I kept working on the dock. I got a roof up to make it look a little bit better. But the next day, the plan was to get another crocodile, okay? Remember when I was on that castle tower a few days ago and I spotted those crocodiles in the swamp? Well, you know what? I was going to get one of those guys. He's an angry one, okay? Chomp me, okay? Ah! Okay, one of the worst parts is coming up. We're gonna have to get in the water, okay? You don't want to get in the water with a beast like this. You can swim, I can swim. Oh, I hope I can swim faster than you. I can't swim faster than you. Okay. No, don't be climbing stuff. Don't be climbing the walls. What are you doing? Don't climb the wall again. Don't climb the wall. Don't, why are you climbing the walls? What are you doing? This is not... Okay. That's not what you're supposed to... Okay. You coming in? Are you in? Hey, how's it going? I'm right here. Wait, you need even more? Alright, come on in. Okay. Oh! Okay, he's in. Okay, that scared me. That one really scared me. I almost died trying to get that man, but you know what? It was worth it. Glad to have him. Now I wanted to do something with the emu eggs I had, so I started making an emu cage with the leftover lattice I had. And while I was working on it, I was attacked for the first time by these flying things. What is that? What are these?
Phantoms.
What are these things? Ah! What are those things? They're like flying beasts. Dive bomb.
Phantoms.
I barely played this version of Minecraft, and so these things are pretty new to me. I don't even know what they're called still. What are they called? Rayce? I don't know. So I'm gonna call them that from now on. I think I was told what their name is. I can't remember though. Okay, I'm just gonna. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, they're called Rayce now. Regardless, I just kept working on the emu enclosure. I wanted to swap out the grass for like dirt or some sort of like terrain that they would normally be found on, so that their little feet could walk around on some good stuff. In the morning, I got on my boat and set sail looking for something. Eventually, I found this terracotta stuff. I don't know if that's what it's called. It's this weird-looking dirt stuff. So I spent a good amount of time digging it out and getting a bunch of it. After gathering what I thought was enough, I left the dig site and I climbed a little hill.
Speaking of,
Took a look across the lake. saw a dragon. Oh, look, there's a dead dragon there. That guy killed the other dragon. What if I eat this apple and just go fight the dragon? I decided not to because, let's be honest, I would probably die. But you know what? I thought about it, okay? That dragon was probably weak. He was probably damaged from the fight he had with the other dragon, and that it might not be that difficult to kill him. But for now, I just went back to the dock and built my boat, and everything looked good. It was good. My base was looking good. I was happy with that. So I put the terracotta down in the enclosure. But you know what? I did not have enough, so I had to go back and get more. But on my way back, I realized how stupid I was. You know, it could have... Could have been a man living in a castle. No.
Yeah, I told ya.
The whole thing would have looked like the swamp stuff that I like too. Could have made my own little dock coming out the back or something. Could have put the cages up. In the morning, I found a man in one of my boats. Can you believe this? No. How's it going, my man? Hey, that's you stay there. It's good to have you. Oh, you're gonna hurt? You're gonna be in the shade. No! No! No, 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 no! Okay, we're good. Okay, you gotta be in the shade. I couldn't stop thinking about the dragon, and I thought that, you know what? If I'm gonna do this, if I'm gonna spend 100 days in this medieval stuff, I gotta kill a dragon. But if I was gonna do this, I was gonna need fire resistance potions, which meant going to the nether. I built the portal in the ruins of the first one I found a long time ago, and I went in. Immediately, this man started launching guys at me. Okay, that guy's launching things at me. I don't know what this thing is. No. I killed him and I got magma cream. And that was good. I just needed nether wart now. So I started looking for a nether fortress, but instead I got chased by a pig man. How's it going? Oh! I remember hearing that you need like a golden helmet to get these guys to stop chasing you. I guess the helmet confuses them or something, I don't know. So I left to go get one. And when I came out of the portal, it was the next day. I went back to the old tower and I got a bunch of supplies, like a golden apple, golden fancy bow or something, golden helmet. I got everything I needed. I also realized that I could make this beautiful trident with the sea serpent scales I had. And look at this thing. That was a good weapon. Just as I was about to head back through the portal, though, my man the goblin was back. And this time, you know what? My man had a sea sponge. I was so happy to see that, okay? This guy came out of nowhere with a sea sponge. Very happy to see me. I was happy to see him. It was good. The
Look at
goblin's
that.
always good. And just like that, I figured I'd put this whole nether thing
I
on.
like the kind of protrusions. It makes it that gives it a lot of 3D structure.
Emu eggs and sea sponges and everything I needed. Okay, emu eggs. Here we go. Little guy. Do. Okay, only do. How's it going? Hey, little guy. How about you? Little emu. The following day, I used the sponge, but I had no idea how this thing worked. I thought you just put it down, it sucks up the water, and then you break it, and that's it. But no, you gotta put it in a furnace or something like that. Anyways, I spent like all day using this thing to soak up water in the underwater hallway, and when I was done, it did not look good at all. It's done, and can't really see much. It's good. Once again, I spent a ton of time making this, and I'm pretty sure this was one of the only times I came down here. Yeah, it was good, love that. I went over to the castle and spent the night gathering stone brick from the walls. I spent the entire next day trying to make my walls look nice, and eventually I just gave up. I don't know what I'm doing here. This doesn't look good. I thought maybe if I made a cool staircase going down to the observatory, it might look
Just
better.
realized the
No,
dumb
did not get that to look good either.
part.
Just another waste. I was feeling pretty bad about my ability to build stuff right now. With all of that out of the way, it was finally time to go back to the nether. So I found that pig guy and I started making some trades. What do I got for you? Ready? What's that? Gold. You like that? What do you do with that? Soul sand. Oh, but then something bad happened. Something very, very bad. I got lost. I had absolutely no idea where I was or how to get back. I started freaking out and running around like a scared animal. Very, very lost, and I just made it worse by running in random directions. I had no idea what to do or how to get home. So I kept walking, and eventually I found more pig guys, and I tried to trade with them, but no, this man had no intention on trading with me. Good or bad? You want gold? There you go. Oh! Not a good guy, not a good guy. I killed all of those pig things and started looting the chests. And you know what? I got very lucky. Very, very lucky because one of the
Netherite?
things happened to have obsidian
No,
in
no.
it, which I needed to get home.
Mercenary
The portal in it.
a mercenary chest.
Ooh, the problem
Minecraft Dungeons
when I took down the
item.
portal, yeah,
Very
we
nice,
saw
actually.
an ocean, not just a regular ocean. No, that would have been too easy. No, there was sharks. There's sharks everywhere. You see what's around me?
100 Days Subnautica Forge Labs in Minecraft. 100 Days Subnautica Minecraft. Can you do it?
Good. In the distance, I saw that there was like a house or something in the mountains that had smoke coming from its chimney, and that might be worth seeing if there was anything cool in there. But for now, there was no way of me getting to there without jumping in those shark water. So I turned around and went back into the Nether and just kept running around looking for anything that looked. There was something that was kind of familiar. Another little goblin. Wait, what is this stuff? What are you doing here? Oh, you'll give me another word. Look at this. Alright, my man. Good to see you. Look at this little fire goblin. I kept looking and there was nothing. I could not find how to get out of here. And it was dawning on me that my only shot out of here alive was taking my chances and jumping into that shark-infested water. So I went back through the portal.
When I had acne, I made up a lot of excuses. I actually am writing a novel. Yeah, I'm trying to be less popular these days.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I use different gel. Take the 90-day challenge now, and you'll get consistently clear skin too. Do things different.
Loaded up my nearly broken dragon bow and started firing at the hammerhead sharks, trying to kill as many of these things as I could before I jumped in. And then I jumped. I hit the water and swam. I swam as fast as I could and got to the shore where I emerged like a Navy SEAL or something, ready to go. And let me tell you, it was not safe.
Start calling me.
Now you probably try really good to catch me alive.
Land, there was creatures everywhere. Nowhere was safe. I spotted a village and I went for it, but when I got close, like 15 guys spawned. So you know what I did? I just turned around, ran the opposite direction, not fighting all those guys. I ran into a field where there was even more things to fight, and eventually it just kept running and running to the point where some sort of giant chicken, a giant chicken attacked me. And this big chicken, it almost killed me. Yeah, I had to like open up my inventory and wildly search for one of the special golden apples needed. If I didn't do that, this thing would have killed me. It felt
Hello.
like, high-level IQ play, like, you know that Dream guy? Felt like
Allie.
yeah, why
Hello,
didn't you
Allie.
put that in the video? Top 5 incredible Minecraft plays right here. Anyways, morning.
How's it going, Allie?
That was a pretty rough day before. Anyways, things were just about to get way worse. I got attacked by a dragon.
Uh-oh.
I did it. That's it? Are you kidding me? That's it? Yeah, I killed the dragon.
Oh, yeah, right. I remember you got...
Trying to make a potion just to fight one of these things. And just like that, I took one down. That was good. Spent like 4 days, lost my house, lost everything trying to do this. Glad this happened. But because I was freshly off a dragon kill, I guess I was feeling good, so there were some cyclopses in the distance, and you know what? Thought that I could kill one, so I went for it. But you know what? Why not take one on? Come here. Okay. I took the man down easy, but then, a second one started chasing me, and I ran as fast as I could, straight into the jungle, and everything fell apart. Okay.
Man, he's gappling.
This is getting way too close. I wanted to get out of there as soon as possible. I made a boat and got in and sailed. Didn't know where I was going, just wanted to get off this. It's a dragon flying across the ocean. Come on. Come on. When I got to the other shore, things didn't get much better. I had to make earplugs to fight mermaids, and then I was attacked by a sea serpent. It just didn't end. Did not end. Everything was coming after me at this point. I survived, but any more encounters like this, it was going to be over for me. Just getting lucky at this point.
Man,
I found a moderate
you are getting lucky.
but I did not sleep. I used
Forge.
mermaid scales to make Tide Guardian armor. I think I made like legs or something, I don't know. But more importantly, I needed to make a compass to find my way home. So I started digging and I got some iron. The next day I started looking for redstone, and it didn't take long to find some. It was pretty easy. So I made the compass and I got out of there, okay? And left. Set sail into the pouring rain. I was a man determined to get home.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't take long for me to do something very stupid. Guess I wanted to press Q while I had my beautiful
How are
dragon
you?
bow selected. I tossed it
Good.
into the ocean. What did I just throw out? I just pressed Q on something. What did I throw out? I threw out my dragon bow. I kept sailing through the dark sea, and I passed this spooky mushroom area that honestly I probably would have wanted to check out, but I was done getting harassed by things for the day. Thought that the moment I stepped foot on that shore, some sort of mushroom person would grab me and then pile drive me and head first into the ground and turn me into a mushroom or something. So I just thought, no, not doing that. So I kept sailing.
I'm doing pretty good, thank you. If you don't know, what did I just do an hour ago? Something really fun. By that, here, I'll tell you what I did. I'll tell you what I was doing just an hour ago. This is my dad doing it, but like... It's a little scooter where you, like, get pulled out into the sea. And... let's just say, it's fun. It's called an aqua scooter.
Giving up hope. I saw the one thing that told me exactly where I was. Is that the portal? This is it. This is where I came from. Redstone monstrosity. Yeah, that popped up on my screen, and I couldn't be happier to see that. There it is. I'm home. It's so good to be home. Hey, there's my man in the boat. How's it going? I'm back.
Ooh, that's cool.
Hello.
1972, and it still works.
Those flying things, whatever they're called, the Rayce, they attacked. However, this time I had a plan. I bet you I can catch one of these things. Okay, I'm gonna try to catch one of these things. First of all, I gotta kill this guy. I'm sorry. Okay, is it still here? Okay, it's still here. Good. I'm right here. Come on down. Let's go. Come on, turn the corner. Oh, come on, look right here.
Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to find.
Come on, get in the house. Yes. Got him. Now look at this. Come in here. Look what I got. I got one of the flying things. I acted quickly and I used the name tag I made for that egg. I don't know what to talk about that egg anymore. I named the thing Razar. And good name for this man. And with this thing secured, creature by creature, I was becoming the best animal trader in all of Daldar. Hey, by the way, you know that bad omen thing, man? It just disappeared at some point. You see that? You know, when did that go away? I didn't drink any milk or anything like that. So maybe the apple, I don't know. Why is that not there anymore? It makes me worried. Anyways, I went back to the old house and got the anvil and came back. Day 88. I'm still technically living out of a cave. Yeah, that's an accomplishment right there. So I started working on something for me to sleep in. You know, I was tired of living in a cave, living in a tower, living in a village house. I needed something for me, you know?
So if no one knows already, I am obsessed with the brand new movie
What
that
are you playing on?
PlayStation 4. I didn't mean to raise my voice.
There we go.
Apologies.
There we go. Got him. I split the emu enclosure in half and put the bear on the other side. After taking care of that, I finally started building my tower. The following day, I had it up, and I started with spruce supports, then adding some stone bricks for the walls, and then adding more spruce cross supports. And then spruce
That is actually, if no one knows what these giant towers are, they're actually an Easter egg to the Illinois Kincaid power grid system. No one, you may not care, but I still care about this. This is actually modeled off of a Kincaid power grid tower located in central Illinois. These towers, it's a pretty big power grid. It runs at least 100 miles, or even up to 200, I think, from Kincaid, Illinois to Chicago, Illinois. If you live in Illinois, if you live in Illinois, you'd get used to seeing a lot of power lines because they all carry power up to Chicago to help it.
Looks good. I worked on it for pretty much the entire next day, but when I got to
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. From Forge Apps, does that exist?
That looks good.
Yo, hold up. Yo, what if you try to make a box? That works? You know, I know it's not the best looking. I'm just messing around. And you like put a little top onto it. That looks so cool. This is how far we've evolved for Minecraft. This is amazing. Thank you a lot, Forge Labs. I did not know you could do that. I bet you one day I'm going to find a very good purpose for this. That is very interesting. Super interesting, in fact.
It was way too bulky, I think, and I wasn't entirely sure how to fix it. So on day 91, I thought that maybe if I installed the quark mod, that I could get some more variation in wood walls, but I learned that one of the mods I had already let me make these thin spruce poles, which it helped, but still wasn't making it as good as it could be. So I thought the next best thing to do would be to increase the height of the tower, so then it wouldn't look so bulky. So I did that all day and all night, worked on that. I was a busy man.
Next color.
I was up real high on that tower, and since I no longer had feather falling, and if I fell off this, I was gonna die, which made me very nervous. But you know what? I got it done. Okay, there we go. Look at this beautiful tower. Not bad. Next, I wanted to make one of those cool ships. Who doesn't want a cool boat? But I needed a lot of string and wool to do that. I knew exactly where to get some wool. The tent that the Roman outpost had was made out of wool, so I went there and got some. The next day, I came back home and made the first part of the ship, the galley. And you know what? That wasn't good enough. I wanted to make this bad boy a war galley. I felt like Tony Stark or someone working on this thing. But I was short 2 strings. That's all I needed to do it. So I went out looking for
It can be an aquarium.
more stuff. It took me all night, but eventually I found a pack of them.
Well, we're gonna do some. We're gonna try a few things with it. I apologize for the inconvenience. We're gonna try some things with it. First. Oops, it's mossy. I don't like mossy. Oh, you can make a really good hell type cage with it. Like if I do polished blackstone brick wall. Actually, no, you can make a really good cage with it. Like, let's say I go here, get some of these bricks. You wanted to make a cage? Yeah, those pillagers think their cages look cool. Let me try something else. That looks now, yeah, it looks like weird when you have that like little thing right there. But then when you put the top, actually, let's see what happens if I make it an extra block taller. That looks better. I'm not gonna keep this here, but like imagine that. Look at how cool that looks. That's a little cage. And, actually, look at you know what you could do. You could do that almost. Okay, now
That looks cool.
that is. Ooh, and I have another way you can make it look a little bit better. You could definitely like. You could. Oh, I just thought of something amazing. I think I found a really good. I think I just found an amazing use for this. And it's actually a very good way to make a vertical compact pipe for mobs and loot. So let's say, you know, you got your... Let's try making a pipe. It's not like compact, like, you know, you could make a pipe like, you know, like this. But this one makes it look a lot more industrial. Look at that, you can, and actually, you know what, hang on. Hold on a second. Can you put a horse through it? Or even an iron golem? Hold on, I want to test if you can put an iron golem. Nope, don't go off. Don't go off. I take it as a no. We're not a horse. What? Excuse me, horse. No, you can't fit a horse down here. But, like, you can definitely fit mobs in here. So, like, you know, if you want to throw loot down there, if you want to make a pipe for your loot, you can definitely throw, like, you know, buckets down there. It's a very interesting system. There's one problem. If you do this, then the water kind of gets out. That's the only reason why I don't think it's a best aquarium. But yeah, if you're making like a vertical pipe, you need to transport mobs. Like if you want to make like a mob farm, you need a pipe. This definitely looks better if you're gonna, like, for example, let's compare and contrast. Would you rather want this?
Oh.
Or this? Because I would definitely prefer this. You know, how about Abbott Agency pipe? What about Abbott Agency themed pipes? This could lead to something awesome. Ooh, that looks cool. And like you would make a rim. I make the rims for pipes like this. Look at that. Just imagine that elongated. That would look great. What about with blocks? Like it looks fine without, but like look at that. It makes it have like a more industrial reinforced feeling. Abbott Agency themed pipes, those are cool. Oh, sorry horse, I don't like killing horses. So yeah, I definitely think that that can have some industrial application to it. So if you ever want a mob farm and you need to make a pipe out in the open, you could definitely flex on your friends' mob grinders by making that pipe with glass in it. They'll probably get jealous of you. Probably good for the world.
My string. In the morning, I made this ship, and just look at this thing. Look how beautiful this ship is. This is one big bow. Oh, look at that thing. That was a big boat. I sailed this thing out to sea, and eventually I got to one of those temples and got some cobwebs, which I would need to make string so I could fix my dragon bow. Look at my ship. I love this thing. This thing is incredible. When I got back, I accidentally made 3 of these things. Yeah, I did not mean to do that, but I guess it doesn't matter because it's day 95. Although, if I would have been very mad about this if it wasn't. Anyways, I repaired my bow because tomorrow I was planning on hunting a beast. I tracked it down to its nest. This thing? Yeah, this was a hydra.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Let's spit on me.
The kings of the sea.
It's got
5.
Look how many heads it has. It's just spitting its goo at me. As I attacked, it grew stronger. Every head I cut off, 2 more grew in its place. I didn't know what to do, so I looked it up online, if I'm being honest. I found out you need fire to kill this thing, and the only place that I could get fire at this point was dragon blood. I returned home and made as many golden apples as I could. I also made a chain lead. You'll see a little bit why that is a little bit later on. At this point, I had no way of getting any fire resistance. The only fire resistance
Wonder how I can fix
some
this.
dragon armor that I crafted from the first dragon that I killed. If you have dragon armor, it prevents you from getting burned too bad from the dragon breath attacks, and I was hoping that that would be enough. I also made some golden apples, but again, I didn't really have any of the strong golden apples, if you know what I mean. The good ones. The last step was to find a hippogriff, and I was hoping that my 1 rabbit foot would be enough to tame it. So I got on my boat and I set sail looking for one. And you know what? Yeah, I could not find one. Like usual, I was searching for one everywhere. Looked everywhere, no trace of these things. Gone. Saw tons of them before, but here when I needed one, no, they were hiding or something. So once again, I was thinking about finding one off camera, and you know what I mean. But it was dawning on me that I was gonna have to fight this dragon hand to hand. The next day, I set sail to the dragon's nest, and when I was ready, I attacked. Okay. I don't have a shield. I just realized. Fight me! Yeah. Did that man just die with 1 arrow? One arrow. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that. It just, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I got the dragon blood from both of the dragons.
Look at that. That's so cool.
That was like electric dragon. I didn't even know that there was electric dragons. When I got back, I found out that I could not make a bow with the blood. It had to be a sword. So I made 2. I made a fire one and a lightning one. With those, I grabbed everything else I could. I got the ice thing from Frostmoth, the mask, my apples, and most importantly, the chain lead. Because here's the thing, I had no intention of killing the beast. No. My plan was to tame this thing. If I could pull this off, I truly would be the best animal trader in all of Galdar. I was either going to tame this thing, or die trying. Here we go! Look how many heads it has. If I get close enough to it where it can't spit on me. Oh, it does all damage.
You are a good builder.
Oh, thank you. You might be wondering, dude, power lines. Well, the thing is, what if I told you that these power lines actually work? They don't have redstone going through them yet, but they will have. But what if I told you that there's the reason why these are here? That's right. There's a reason why these power lines have been established. This city was actually completed 367 days ago, or 1 year and 2 days ago. This city was finished.
That was it. I was dead. Yeah, I died in that nest on the morning of day 100. Perhaps some other adventurer can do what I couldn't. And tame the legendary...
Huh? He died?
Come on, shoot him. And, yeah, that was it. I was dead. Yeah, I died in that nest on the morning of day 100. Perhaps some other adventurer can do what I couldn't. And tame
That is TA City, Abteria's capital. They give me the same vibes as if they were in real life. These towers do. Exact ones. So yeah, that one, we finally connected that like yesterday. This one, yeah, I don't care if I watch the Parasites one. We're doing it again. I'm going to connect that one to there. That one's going to power the suburbs. That one's going to power the city. The stations where these power lines stop at are called substations. If you live near a city, you probably know what a substation is. That's a substation right there. There's a substation over there. There's another one just right here.
Oh,
It's a free browser app.
Port Abate's substation is the most recent.
this thing. You know what that is? Parasite. You ever see something like this before? And that's not all. Look at this. There's a cow, an infected pig, disgusting wolf, a little head that crawls around. There's this thing. There's so many of these things. I mean, just look at that face right there. Look at that. And these things, they infect everything, spread through your world. A lot more to it, and I'm telling you right now that these things, they are not good. They came from here. Look at this place. It's a big, giant lab. We call it a Babadon lab. Like that? Just came up with that now. Something went wrong here, and now the entire world is infested with parasites. I'm gonna figure out what happened here and uncover the secrets of Babadon lab. Okay. And why wouldn't I name it Forge Labs? Doesn't that make more sense? Anyways, this map, this world, is full of secrets. There's buildings all over the place. There's farms. There's radar towers. There's old buildings, churches, graveyards. There's tons of stuff around.
Dude, his content is so fun to watch.
I need to go get if I want to survive these parasites, you know? I commissioned my man Artem to build this for me. Okay, this guy, very talented builder. He made a lot of cool stuff on this map.
Hey, I might be a good builder, but it compares almost nothing
What
to
is
the.
your favorite color?
Link in the description.
I'm not. Please don't take it to be mean. Hmm. 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 I think you could compile from the evidence presented by me approximately about 15.5 seconds ago that my favorite color is blue. Just kidding, it's red. It's red. Oh yeah, by the way, this works like a nuclear power plant. Let me show you around the town. Okay. That's a sub switch. Wait, hold on. Energy and power. It said power. I meant to say. That turns off the entire... When that is connected, it'll turn everything off. First, nuclear reactor. The nuclear reactor has water that goes into this pipe. The pipe will actually, Give me a second. The pipe injects the water into the reactor. The water gets hot with this uranium rods and graphite rods to control the reaction. The hot water that was used will be ejected to this pipe, which I'm not going to keep it down for now, but then it goes out into this canal and it goes out into the ocean. This water is not radioactive, it's just hot. It is hot. The rest is steam, and it goes through these pipes that go right through the wall, and I'll show you where these go here in a second. These pipes will go through these generators, turn turbines, and it'll make electricity. The electricity goes through this wall. You can see the pipes go through this wall. The energy goes in here, converts into a regular Abbott Agency pipeline, and goes up, over, and through that wall. And that power conduit goes right around over here, and it down into the ground, and it goes out and distributes through these lines, and they will go out. So there's 3 grids connected. There's grid number 1, which will connect to a substation just next to El Paso, between El Paso and my towns. This one will connect to just right over by my home. Yes, I don't know why. I'm okay. What?
Hey, water.
I will by the night.
Kill those poor guys.
I won't. The power grid will go. I don't know why my house is over there. It's just, yeah, probably should move it. The other one will go over here, and it'll probably go down here. As you can see, there's like a little, there's a dome. It's actually a reference to Clinton, Illinois power plant, and I actually visited there, and they have sniper towers. Yeah. There's also a radar. So that steam goes out into these towers, and it goes up into the air, you know. How usually, like, normal turbines do. This, I was afraid of making this thing too long. And you can actually take a trip into the towers themselves. You can look over the edges and look at the water inside of the reactor. And when you go on the highway, there's a chance that you'll find Energen. That's the official brand, or that's the name of the company that owns this place. Energen Clean Energy.
Okay, that's all good. Okay, before I go and get all gooped up from the parasites, yeah, well, I gotta say one thing. Think about subscribing to a man like me, and I'm gonna tell you why, okay? You won't regret it. It's gonna be something, that little red button, you click that thing, you will be so happy, okay? I'll be happy, you'll be happy.
Oh, I am.
You press that button, okay? That's a good button to press.
Oh wait, I can subscribe to you.
Ooh, wowza, that's a big button. No, don't leave that. That's a stupid comment. Okay, enough of that. It's time to survive 100 days in a world full of parasites.
Grammarly does more than catch errors. With Grammarly,
It spams to the dads, that's what it does. I'm kind of a philosopher.
I was a man walking into the unknown.
Meaning is that sometimes I just hate how open the sea can be.
These guys, so I was a little bit worried. I spawned in a swamp and I saw a house not too far from me, but I thought, you know what? I'm getting some stone tools before I go walking up in there and getting slaughtered by parasites. So that's exactly what I did. When I got there, the first thing I took a look at was this little house out back. Oh, that's where that's an outhouse. Then I slowly made my way into the main house. I had no idea what man was waiting for me in there. Oh, there's someone here! Oh! Okay, there's someone in there. You know what? It was a good thing I went in here. There's some good stuff in this house. There was like a bunch of iron swords. There was a bed, a whole bunch of food for me, like meat, and a ton of beets. Made myself some beets. You ever have beet soup?
I'll eat here.
Yeah, stuff's good. This house was good. I thought
Like,
going out there
as soon as you can, as soon as possible.
just stay here for a couple days, get a bunch of resources, and then go do what I gotta do. This place is hey,
Okay,
there was a man
so,
from the parasites.
you know, oh man, oh crap. Okay, if you want to ask, there has been one griefing attempt in this server's history. Okay, so I'm gonna say it right now. So you see that little that big white square? I'm sorry if you can't find it, but if you see that big white square in the center of the map, that with a little, it looks like an eye. Oh my god, I can't get down my head. God. Just look up. If you look onto the top left, you can see a little yellow building. That was griefed. The top of it was. Stupid, I was playing with him in the party, and he's like, oh my god, my mom's coming, I have to get off, and, like, into the party, I'm like, okay. He left, and he started trying to grief. Oh my god, he's the worst griefer ever. It took me 5 minutes to fix the damages he caused. I went to go confront him later in Fortnite, because he unfriended me, so I had to go to him in Fortnite, because he was an epic friend gamer, bro. I don't know what it is. My god, Christ. Help me. I'm like, dude, why'd you grief my role? He's like, what do you mean? I didn't grief your role. I'm like, yes, you did. You did it on September the 16th. I'm not kidding you. It's not a 9/11 joke. I literally have footage. He literally griefed it on September the 16th. He tried. He failed. I don't care how many griefing attempts. How many people don't like this? How many people are against me? I will build this country. You know, I've never actually shared the real story of this. I was playing and I saw friends. I was bored. I joined my friends. Crap, why do I keep doing that? I was playing, okay? I saw all my friends. I joined them. They had a massive city on Superflat. And this is before commands existed. And they literally manually punched out some of the blocks and made a giant ocean in Superflat. I'm not kidding you. These guys have one of the best, or actually no, the best Superflat world I've ever seen ever. I've ever seen ever. My god. Yeah, I have really bad grammar. I can't English. I can't do like the English as like the rich people call it. But as I was saying, literally I'm like, okay, you know what? If he can do this, I can do it too. So I built, and 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 look what happened. It's turned into a series that has not yet died.
One thing. Think about subscribing to a man like me, and I'm gonna tell you why, okay? You won't regret it. It's gonna be something.
No, I won't.
That thing, you will be so happy, okay? Yeah, I'll be happy.
Here, like the video for you, Forge.
It has a good button to press. Well,
There you go, you got 2 accounts.
Wowza, that's a big button. No, don't leave that. That's a stupid comment. Okay, enough of that. It's time to survive 100 days in a world full of parasites. Hey, day one. Yeah, I was a man walking into the unknown.
I have a city, but it's still small.
You know what? Here's my thing. Stop at absolutely nothing. You can do it. Hey, I'm 6. Actually, I just turned 16 yesterday. It was my birthday yesterday. And I had a good one. Hey, if I'm 16 and if I'm autistic, I know you can do it too, friend. You can. Don't let anyone ever say you can't do anything.
Oh, that's where that's an outhouse. And I slowly.
I freaking love guns. I love guns. I just love shooting guns every day. Love shooting guns.
Oh! Okay, there's someone in there. You know what? It was a good thing I went in here. There was some good stuff in this house. There was like a bunch of iron swords. There was a bed. A whole bunch
Maybe I
of,
should engage.
like, meat, and a ton of beets.
There we go.
Made myself some beets. You ever have beet soup? I think it's called like borscht or something like that. Yeah, stuff's good. This house was good. I thought there's no point in me going out there trying to build myself a little house right now.
Frick this
Why not just
freaking
stay here
frick.
for a couple days, get a bunch of resources, and then go do what I gotta do. This place is safe. Well, I mean, there's a man in my attic, but aside from that, no, this is a good place. So I'll be in the house. That's what I'm worried about. In the morning, I almost got smoked by a creeper. Walked outside, and this man right here, he was waiting for me. Oh! Oh my god. That's one of the big problems with this place. Tall grass.
Dude.
Can't see anything. Who knows what's
LOL.
out there? You're
Wait,
walking
what'd you say?
places and all of a sudden something explodes on you. Not good. Like, look at this. I saw a house in the distance, and I thought, you know what? I want to go there. Go see what's going on.
Hey, by the way, Alex, how's your PlayStation doing? Is it still busted or something? Because, you know, Sony can't take it upon themselves to actually, you know, make their systems good and fixable. Does anyone else know what a sea glide is in Subnautica?
It is dead, yes.
Like, does it need to get replaced? Like, is it dead, like, as in, like, you could maybe revive it? Or is it dead as in, like, you know, you'd rather be off shooting it in the hard drive and then just buying a brand new one?
I don't know yet, but I will look into it.
The next thing you can start doing is researching. Hear that? Now, I might have an idea. I just might have an idea. It's a gamble. It is a massive gamble. Keep your PlayStation get a brand new. I know it's dumb. I know it's dumb. Okay, you can call me dumb for this. But hear me out. Buy a brand new PlayStation. Sign into your account. And see if just maybe you can reclaim it. And maybe if it works, you could probably just shoot up your old PlayStation, I guess. Or just keep it, because, you know, it's better to keep it. That might be good. Because my, you know, what's it called? Bryce, he has his PlayStation, and he signed into he signed into his account on my PlayStation. So, yeah, you might want to give that a whirl. That's the only thing I can think that will work. Now here's what I would suggest doing. Get a 3 terabyte disk and definitely back all your data up. Or,
I
like,
don't know what I would.
okay, if you're staying here, take your phone with you. I'll tell you what. You have 3 options well, 3 my most recommended options. Option 1, or 4 of them actually. Option 1, destroy the PlayStation, get a brand new one. Option 2, keep persisting. See if you can find your error and eliminate it. Option 3, get a brand new PlayStation and transfer the data to a computer and then to another PlayStation. Or 4, get a new PlayStation and sign into the account. That's the only 4 options I see. And I don't think you're going to want to do option 1, because I wouldn't either. I doubt Sony would do anything about it, because they're too lazy.
You can sell it and buy a new one.
I mean, yeah. For example, let's say, you know, if your thing costs $600 you could probably get about $300, no more over $300. At minimum, you're probably going to receive at least $50 or $100 if you're looking at buying a brand new one. But you could make money right now because of the pandemic. Actually, to be honest with you, the amount of PlayStations on stock in the world right now are actually kind of lowering because of COVID-19. People really want a thing to play on, i.e. they're getting all the PS4s. Hey, you know what, Allie? Do you know how to recover a PlayStation from safe mode? Because that's his problem. He can't get it out of safe mode. And he needs all the help he can get.
I know that there's giant pits all over the marsh. They're everywhere, and some of them they're very deep. You can walk right into one of those things and get splattered on the hard cobblestone down below, and you're dead. A man like me, it's only a matter of time before I walk right into one of those pits. Anyways, I got over to the house, and it was like a dungeon, but I thought, there's no way I'm going down there right now. Not a chance. Walk down into a dark dungeon with no armor, barely any weapons. Come back here later, figure this out. For now, I went into the forest that was behind the house to just check out, see what was going on back there, you know? I was very excited to see that there was a bunch of cows. You know, you need a cow. A cow is a very good thing to have. And normally I just start killing these things without a second thought, but I really wanted an enchanting table.
You can restart it.
I always wait till the very end of the game to make the enchanting table. It doesn't help me at all. I wanted this thing real early.
PS4 safe mode sounds like a pain.
Instead of killing the cows, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna start farming day 2. It's gonna be good, but I didn't have any wheat, so I had to go home to get the wheat, and heard some very strange stuff on my way home. What are these sounds?
I don't know, I only have a
like hearing
switch.
stuff like that. What is that sound? When I got back, there was
Don't blame yourself if you don't know anything.
You ever see a man like
I wouldn't blame myself if I knew, if I, you know, what's it called,
I got my wheat. I went
couldn't
back
tell anyone how to fix their switch.
Favorite food. Just get in here. Everything's all good. Get in there. That's the day. Don't worry about that skeleton. He's bugged. Look, he doesn't care. Yeah, get in. It's fine. Don't worry. No. You're good. All right. Here. Enjoy that. In the morning, that guy, the skeleton, still there. I'm gonna give this guy a name. Monzo. Very similar to Gonzo, a little bit different though. Okay. I found a cave and I wanted to go in there, but when I went in, wow, just listen to what I heard. What is that? What is that? What is that? I got some iron. Iron's good.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make this taller.
I also found a little spawner, and you know I could farm it, but I'm lazy, so I destroyed it. Also found this. Oh, okay, there's one in here. Here it is. Oh.
I'm gonna make this one story taller. I'm gonna make the ones in like the front of the town are gonna be smaller. The back of the town is gonna be taller.
Wanted to know if it went to anything. You know, maybe there's a treasure chest or something at the end of it. So I followed it, and led to two parasites. Oh, he's coming. Ugh. This guy's freaking out. Okay. He was about to explode. Did you see that? That was yeah, I did not know they could explode.
Google
like
say
that.
you have to press a button that says change
I haven't seen something
resolution.
like that. There's only one thing you can do. You go back to your house,
A factory reset to the hard.
So I made an iron chest piece. I also planted a bunch of bamboo to get this changing table going nice and early. Hey, big thanks to my mate.
Here's a very good way on how to fix your problems. Understand them. Understand where the problem is originating and then take action to fix.
All the while you're supporting some non-profit causes. Okay, so it's real good. You know what they're giving away? A Tesla. Tesla Model S. You know what that is? The fast electric car. Elon Musk car. Like that guy? This is the Model S Apex. Custom built by Unplugged Performance. This is an incredible vehicle. And they're giving this thing away. Yeah, with taxes and shipping included. And not only that, but $20,000 too. And here's the best part. Your entry is not just a chance to win the car. No, it supports two charities, okay? 501c3, okay? It's a global community embracing low-carbon culture. They're the ones who made the water box, which helped with the water crisis in Flint. There's also Give Power, whose solar water farms provide sustainable access to clean water in water-scarce regions. Now, yeah, not a bad deal, you know? You're helping support some great charities, and you're getting a chance to win a beautiful vehicle by Elon Musk. Hey, so go over to amaze.com/forge, or click the link in the description to enter, and good luck, and you know what, thanks to Amaze for sponsoring this. The next morning, went out, did some more exploring, and found a small cave, and just look at this. What's going on down here? What is that? Okay, it's coming. It's out of the cave, it's out of the cave, go. Okay.
Scrap that.
Yeah, guess what became my top priority? Making a bow. So I found some gravel, got flint, and then went looking for chickens. Okay? I never find chickens. I can't find the things ever, but this time I found them pretty quickly. But you know what? My brain has evolved. Normally I just start slaughtering these things right away without a care in the world. But this time, no, I knew I should farm them. That way I can have unlimited arrows. Hey, but you know what? I'm an idiot. I thought if I gave the chickens food, they'd just follow me home. No, that doesn't.
They're gonna breed them and then it's gonna delay the amount of time. When you breed an animal in Minecraft, they literally take what's it called? They stop following you.
Two more chickens. These ones weren't so lucky. They did not go in the chicken box. They became 4 arrows. I spent almost the entire next day trying to get those chickens back to my farm. You know these, don't you? This is gonna take so long. Let's go. Come on, I gotta get you guys back. Okay, look. See, everyone loves them. Come on. You look. It's your favorite food. Come on, please. Why did you just stop?
You went too far away from him.
After the chickens were dealt with, I went further into that forest and I found a small camp, like some tents, tree forest thing. In the tent there was a chest which had a bunch of ender pearl.
Is that the old texture for?
This is the Dyson Corral straightener with manganese copper alloy plates that flex
You know, they didn't say it wrong. It's not they didn't say magnesium wrong. It's Lorraine. It happens. I hear manganese stinks.
One of the trees had like a ladder, so I climbed up the ladder, and there's another chest up there, and I was very happy when I opened that chest. There was a bunch of arrows in there. Exactly what a man like me needed. But night was falling, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna be sleeping in a tree tonight. That's what I did. In the morning, I climbed out of the tree, went down below, and started killing cows. Killing a lot of cows. Saw one cow walk up to it, kill it. See another cow walk up to it, kill it. Kept doing that. Problem is when a man starts killing so many cows, he loses track of where he's going, where he's heading. When you do that all day long, yeah, who knows where you end up. And that was me. Totally lost, and night was falling, and didn't know what to do. So I did what you should do in a situation like that. You climb a tree and you hope for the best. I had some wool in my inventory, so I made a bed.
I know it's not a line. I'm just making it kind of interesting.
Spent 2 nights in a tree. But here's where things get not so good. When I tried to climb out of the tree in the morning, skeletons waiting for me down there. Okay. Why are those skeletons going nutty? Why do those skeletons just... Yeah, they almost got me. Like, dead on day 7. Because a skeleton was waiting for me at the bottom of the tree, but nope, didn't get me. However, I still lost and had very little idea of where I was. But you know what, when you stick to something, you look around enough, you hunt for it,
I have to go, sorry, but I subbed.
find your way back, and that's what happened.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, by the way, there's a channel called the Abbott Agency Live. That's my channel. That's my brand new channel. I'm not broadcasting there. We don't have any videos yet. However, we're gonna post it. Oh my god, this iPad is so much weird. I will post the video on my Abbott Agency Live channel, and I'll say please go subscribe to my actual new channel. So if you don't want to watch streams, you're like, ah, man, streams suck. I don't want to. I'm tired of watching them. Well, hit me up on the Abbott Agency Live, but just without a live in it, I guess, you know.
Men lose their minds in there. I was no exception. When I got back, I stashed all the leather I'd gathered from my day of killing cows. By the way, look at this. I got 56 leather from that. Can you believe that? 56! I have so many books. I had that enchanting table in no time, mark my words. But it wasn't late at all, so I went out and explored a little bit more. This time I went across the marsh, what looked like a bog, giant growing mushroom and like dirt, something, a whole bunch of bushes growing and stuff. Looked like a kind of spooky place, you know, but I wanted to know what was going on over there. I'll tell you what was going on. It was a spawner, another one of these. Except this time it was a witch spawner. I do not like those things.
Aw, that was such a
I
waste.
don't like those things, so I destroyed that spawner again, not dealing with that. So I destroyed it. And you know what, I already know, everyone's probably freaking out saying, hey, why are you destroying that? You can set up a farm, you get a lot of good XP. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now why I didn't do that. I have no idea how to do that. I have no idea how to set up a farm on a spawner. It doesn't make sense to me. Especially not with a witch. I don't like the sound of those things, and who knows, they're gonna throw a special potion that's gonna turn me into a frog or something. Didn't know how to do it, not taking the risk. Anyways, the spawner also had a wither skull, so I grabbed that and went home. The next morning, heard some weird noises coming from outside my house. Okay, there's something outside my house. I can hear it. But when I went outside to investigate, it's gone. No sign of whatever was making those freaky noises. That was good. Can't wait to figure out whatever that was. It kills me. It's making me paranoid, hearing all these strange sounds around my house. And I come outside and there's nothing there. I felt like I was going insane. Anyways, I went back to the bog and I found a farm. But look at this. It's not like a regular farm. This is a weird farm. The back door was all boarded up. Look at that thing. Oh, it's coming for me. You can't get me. You're in there, I'm out here. I think you're gonna be put down. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look up Watson spinning around World's Edge, that's funny.
Wait, what? Hold on. Watson traveling through World's Edge. Squeak! I like that. The ending. Squeak! Oh my god. Dude, I swear to god. You can find a Watson with like 3 kills, and then when you meet her in like the game, it's like finding a freaking, like the freaking Ender Dragon itself. I swear to god. It's something up with the freaking, the Watsons. They're all sweaty. Mm-mm.
I should have just kept them and said it. You don't like what I did? Too bad. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, okay, come on. Give me more than 1. No, that's being greedy. I'm happy with 1. Yes, okay. I'm happy with 2. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's yes, very glad I found those. I was getting dangerously close to considering doing some actual off-camera mining, if you know what I mean. I was a desperate man, and in desperate situations, men do some crazy things. I did a little bit more mining, and then eventually realized that I should probably leave because I was getting greedy, and you never want to be greedy. Day 17. All right, last time I said I was gonna make a clock right away, so I did that. It's not as useful this time as it was in the zombie video, but when you're spending so much time underground mining, you gotta have something like this. Speaking of that, I also found lapis. Then I mined all night long. Found a big patch of obsidian. This is good because I don't know how to make obsidian. I've done it. I know you mix lava and water, but I don't know how to do it properly. I've seen some. Normally, when you mix lava and water, you get cobblestone. Sometimes
Watson chewed 5 gum, had a Red Bull and octane stun.
It's good for a man like me. It saves
Stim.
me the trouble of having to look it up. Anyways, I kept mining all day long, and I still.
Oh my god, go on my video. Go on my Abbott Agency Live and. Oh, got it. I'll be in there in a second.
Can you get me a Pepsi?
Oh, got it. It's going good. I have 7. Let's go on. Yeah, 7 out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 available. 17 are available and 7 have been used. That means that I have a total of 24 slots. I'm probably going to expand the town a little bit, right, not past there. I might even put like a vineyard over here. That'd be cool. Not over here though, because that's where Mount Abate Montana will be. I will leave, okay? So, Alex, make sure to see me later if you are listening to this.